What's going on, you guys? So today I wanted to talk about the 4 steps that I'm currently following to create wealth. And these are the 4 steps that have helped me get out of debt, start saving money, and start investing. I wanted to make this video because in all the research that I've been doing, it says that 90% of Americans struggle and 90% of us are living paycheck to paycheck, and it's very hard for us to save money. These steps have definitely helped me out a lot, and they've opened my eyes to see the potential in saving money and specifically putting it in index funds. A quick example of what compound interest can do for you is if you deposit $100 a week for 40 years, and if you deposit it in an index fund that follows the stock market, which it's about a 10% return, 10% yearly return, you're looking at $1.5 million. By following these 4 steps, you're gonna be able to create a way for yourself to be able to invest as much as you can. Because right now, when I talk to people about this, everyone says, well, I can't do that much at the end of the month. That would be $400 at the end of the month. And at the end of the month, a lot of people say, I don't know, $400 is a lot. I'm not sure yet. I gotta pay all my bills, blah, blah. I get that. So that's what these 4 steps will help you achieve. It will help you be able to have a chunk of money at the end of the month. Because, for example, step 1 is you're gonna find out your monthly expenses. Once you find out your monthly expenses, you'll know every paycheck, be like, okay, this is how much I need to save so I can pay my bills at the end of the month. You're gonna need to figure out at least 3 to 6 months of expenses. Once you figure out 3 to 6 months of monthly expenses, that's the number that you're gonna put away, okay? And we're gonna get back to that on step 4. So step 1, figure out 3 to 6 months monthly expenses. That's gonna be your rent, your water bills, your phone bill, your electric bill, everything that you need to survive for 3 to 6 months, for just in case, God forbid, you lose your job or you get into an accident where you can't work for a few months. That's the 3 to 6 months emergency funds that you're gonna start saving for in step 4. Step 2 is save $1,000 as quick as you can. Okay, saving this $1,000 as quick as you can will give you some kind of ease throughout your day, throughout your month, just in case you need to pay car expenses. If your car breaks down, you can pay for that, or if you have an injury, you can pay out of that, because a lot of us usually start saving money, and you get a couple of $100 and maybe $1,000 and maybe $1,500, and then something happens that costs $800, or your car breaks down and you got to buy tires, or you got to buy brakes that cost $800. Okay, so save $1,000 just for those moments. Step 4 is start paying off your debt. Okay, start paying off your credit cards as quick as you can. Start, and not with the $1,000 you just saved. That's aside. Put that aside. Keep it handy, but keep it aside. Start now paying your debt, paying your credit card bills, paying your car off. You want to get out of debt as fast as you can. All right. If you have to get a second job just so you can pay your debt off, do it. Because once you're out of debt, once you don't have to pay those credit card bills, imagine how free you'll feel when you don't have to pay your credit card bills, or when you don't have to pay your car payment or your student loans. Imagine the freedom that you'll feel, okay? Do that. Step 3, pay off your debt. Step 4 is you're going to pick a percentage. Now sit down and really pick a percentage of how much you are going to pay yourself first, okay? There's a saying that says rich people save first, they invest first, and spend what's left. Poor people spend first, and they save what's left. You want to create that mentality of saving first. Whatever you get paid, you're gonna save first. You're gonna pay yourself first, okay? Once you figure out the percentage that you're gonna pay yourself first, you're gonna start saving for that 3 to 6 months. Once you have your debt paid off, once you have your 3 to 6 months paid off, that 30% you're gonna start depositing in your Roth IRA. You're gonna start contributing to your Roth IRA. Now, in this Roth IRA, you're gonna put it in an index fund. An index fund will grow at a percentage of, depending on which index fund you pick, because there's so many. But for example, the most common one is the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is the top 500 companies in the United States. So you're investing a portion of your money into these companies. Now, these companies, the S&P 500 grows at a 8% return rate, okay? 8% return is a lot better than what your savings account is in your banks. Do me a favor and go check what your savings account is giving you. What percentage is your savings account giving you at the end of the year? It's ridiculous how low these return rates are on savings accounts. But if you invest it, if you put your money in an index fund that follows the S&P 500, you're gonna get an average of about 8% return yearly. Step one, you're gonna find your monthly expenses. Your food, your rent, your bills, transportation. You wanna figure out how much money you need for 6 months to survive without work. Step two, you're gonna want to save $1,000 as fast as you can. Step three, start paying off your debt as fast as possible. Step four is find out a percentage of what you're going to keep, what you're going to pay yourself first.